with the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the latch up, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, puffy, that's it, mental, taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What a little fucking Daisy and a posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. What a little fucking king in his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the latch up, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, puffy, that's it, mental, taking this one away. Wicked. What a MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What a little fucking Daisy and a posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. What a little fucking king in his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the latch up, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, puffy, that's it, man. is back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a tight little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the big amount of pressure, I'm on the back, keep coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles, on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass, I'm on the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so, right, party, posse, MC Mental's taking this one away, wicked, MC fucking fly, wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a tight little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the big amount of pressure, I'm on the back, keep coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles, on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass, I'm on the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so, right, party, posse, MC Mental's taking this one away, wicked, MC fucking fly, wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the absolute mental fucking session. Come on. We'll take little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, beat, bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off your face, so. Right, party, that's it, mental, taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Got a little fucking Daisy and a posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC mental fucking session. Come on. Got a little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off your face, so. Right, party, that's it, mental, taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fly? Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC mental fucking session. Come on. What's that little fucking Keegan and his clan? with the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the mic, coming on the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the mic, the bass, the beat, we're off your face, so. Right, party, party, that team mental's taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Gotta take little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Gotta take little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the mic, coming on the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the mic, the bass, the beat, we're off your face, so. Right, party, party, that team mental's taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Gotta take little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Gotta take little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the mic, coming on the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the mic, the bass, the beat, we're off your face, so. Right, party, party, that team, that empty fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and a posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a tight little fucking king and his clan. With the bar, with the big enough pressure, I'm with the market, coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, beat, bass. I'm with the market, the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so. Right, party, party, MC Mental, taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fly? Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. What's that little fucking king and his clan? With the bar, with the big enough pressure, I'm with the market, coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, bass. I'm with the market, the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so. Right, party, party, MC Mental, taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fly? Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Well, say little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure, I'm in the back, coming in the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. I'm in the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, party, MC Mental taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking flight? Wicked! That is back to the MC Chronic! What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha! One fucking time! Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session! Come on! What's that little fucking Keegan and his clan? With the bar, with the bringing that pressure, I'm in the back, coming in the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. I'm in the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, party, MC Mental taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking flight? Wicked! That is back to the MC Chronic! What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha! One fucking time! Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session! Come on! What's that little fucking Keegan and his clan? with the bar, with the bringing that pressure up, with the back, coming on the latch up, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so. Right, party, party, that's it, mental, taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fight? Wicked! That is back to the MC Chronic! What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha! One fucking time! Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session! Come on! What's that little fucking king in his clan? With the bar, with the bringing that pressure up, with the back, coming on the latch up, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so. Right, party, party, that's it, mental, taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fight? Wicked! That is back to the MC Chronic! What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha! One fucking time! Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session! Come on! What's that little fucking king in his clan? With the bar, with the bringing that pressure up, with the back, coming on the latch up, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your fight, so. Right, party, party, that's it, man. on! What's that empty fucking fly? Wicked! That is back to the empty chronic! What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha! One fucking time! Right, this is the empty mental fucking session! Come on! What's that little fucking king and his clan? With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, beat, bass, right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off your bike, so, right, party, empty mental, taking this one away, wicked, What's that empty fucking fly? Wicked! That is back to the empty chronic! What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha! One fucking time! Right, this is the empty mental fucking session! Come on! What's that little fucking king and his clan? With the bar, with the bringing that pressure on, with the back, coming to the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, bass, right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off your bike, so, right, party, empty mental, taking this one away, wicked, Wicked. Matthew's back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a tight little fucking king and his clan. With the bar, with the big enough pressure, I'm with the back, coming over that chop, pop, 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 bringing it down. With the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. I'm with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your bike, so. Right, party, posse, MC Mental taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. Matthew's back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a tight little fucking king and his clan. With the bar, with the big enough pressure, I'm with the back, coming over that chop, pop, 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 bringing it down. With the beat, with the bubbles on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. I'm with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your bike, so. Right, party, posse, MC Mental taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. Matthew's back to the MC Chronic. Got a tight little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. mental fucking session. Come on. Workside little fucking Keegan and his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure, I'm on the back, coming on the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles, on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. I'm on the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, party, that's it, mental's taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fly? Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC mental fucking session. Come on. What's that little fucking Keegan and his clan? With the bar, with the bringing that pressure, I'm on the back, coming on the lecture, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubbles, on now, with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. I'm on the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, off your face, so. Right, party, party, that's it, mental's taking this one away. Wicked. What's that MC fucking fly? Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. What's that little fucking Daisy and a posse? Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC mental fucking session. Come on. What's that little fucking Keegan and his clan? with the bar, with the bringing that pressure up, with the back, coming over that chop, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, so. Right, party, party, MC Mental's taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Got a little fucking Daisy and a posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a little fucking king in his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure up, with the back, coming over that chop, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, bass, so. Right, party, party, MC Mental's taking this one away. Wicked. MC fucking fly. Wicked. That is back to the MC Chronic. Got a little fucking Daisy and a posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Got a little fucking king in his clan. With the bar, with the bringing that pressure up, with the back, coming over that chop, pop, 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 bringing it down, with the beat, with the bubble, so now with the beat, with the beat, with the beat, 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 bass. Right, with the back of the bass, the beat, we're off it, bass, so. Right, party, MC Mental. back to the MC Chronic. Right, take little fucking Daisy and our posse. Ha 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 ha. One fucking time. Right, this is the MC Mental fucking session. Come on. Right, take little fucking Keegan and his clan.